loves, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I mentioned to you that I went thrift shopping recently, so I thought I would do a haul for you. All of the amazing treasures that I found, some of them I got some home decor, clothing, accessories. You know the deal. I start off with my home decor first, move my way into the clothing. So let's jump right into this haul part. All of the pieces when it comes to home decor will be up in Koakaya. So if you're interested, I will leave a link down below for every single piece. So let me start off with my first one. I want to show you this beauty because I feel as though the picture doesn't do it justice. And I feel you don't really see the depth and the size of it. So let me start off. So first piece is this gorgeous sun statue. I mean, look how beautiful. And it has this sandish finish to it. In the right home, I think this could look beautiful on a console table. It can look beautiful on a shelf. I think it can look beautiful anywhere, really. So I had to show you because I felt as though it didn't show up the same way on Koakaya in pictures versus, I mean, look, my head is this size, so you can imagine how big it is. It's so different, unique, fun, and it's beautiful. So that was my first piece. Moving on to my second piece. I sold this one on Koakaya, but I still wanted to show it to you because it was so beautiful, such a one-of-a-kind piece, and it was this asymmetrical vase, and I was so happy when I found it. It had African silhouettes on it. I had to share it with you because it was a unique piece. I'm so happy that it went to a good home. I know exactly who got it. So that leads me to my next piece. You know I love my masks, and so when I saw this beautiful mask, I had to get it. I don't like my masks that have a scary face. I like my masks that are smiling or happy or neutral. I'm not a big fan of scary masks, but this one was so fun. I'm debating whether or not I'm going to keep this one for my home because I think it fits perfectly with the house. But if someone does get it, I will happily let it go. But if not, it's going to stay here with me. Anyway, I fell in love with this beautiful carving. There's sort of brown, beige, and a little bit of gold detailing here like this. And I love it. I love it. It's very tribal and it's such a catsuit mask. Now moving on to my next piece. You know I love my big pieces, but I also love my small pieces. I think that that creates such a great balance, high-low effects. I do love my rule of three, but I also love that if you have something a bit taller or you want something on a coffee table, on your books, you could put it in the bathroom. There's so many ways. Anyway, it's this beautiful little jar with a lid. It's a stone look, but I think it's made out of pottery, but it has a stone effect. It almost looks a little bit like asphalt, stone sort of feel. I sold one and there's one left, so whoever wants it, I would suggest for you to go quick because when they sell out. I think it's so perfect, even in the bathroom. If you want to put some cotton swabs in it, use it as a storage, I think that these are such great little pieces. I totally picture it on a coffee table, on a book too, maybe with like a little candle or little matches next to it. It's so pretty. It does look a little bit like a candle, but it's not. It's a little storage container, and I had to share it because I love my small pieces as much as my big ones. There's also the matching candle holders. There's some smaller ones and then there's bigger ones. So if you're looking for a set, if you want to create that high-low effect or have it very cohesive throughout the house, you can get this with the candle holders somewhere else throughout your house. So there's a little bit of a cohesiveness, but I think that they're so beautiful and the pictures don't do them justice. So that's why it's so important for me to share them on video because I really want you to see maybe even the size. It's hard to show the size of something, the quality of it, and the texture when it comes to pictures. So I do the best I can, and even color. Sometimes color changes. Like right now, there's a little bit of sun coming in, so it might look a little bit more orangey. But anyway, it's a very neutral, beautiful beige color. Moving on to my next piece. I had to show you this piece because he is gorgeous. Gorgeous, super heavy, so I'm going to try to lift him. It is this beautiful statue. I think it's an Indian holding maybe a fish that he went fishing or something, but again, the picture does not do it justice. It has this marble stone. I can totally picture this on a beautiful shelf. Again, everything that I get, I want to keep for myself. And this guy, I'm having a hard time to let go of him. But he is so beautiful. I picture him in the right home. And it's sort of like a grayish beige color, like a stone look. I love him. Such a beautiful statue. Okay, so now moving on to the clothing part. That was it for the home decor. I'm going to show you some amazing pieces. I ended up going thrift shopping alone one time, and then I went thrift shopping with my mom and my sister. And that day we found so many treasures. I mean, it was a good day. It was a good day to spend money. It was more good in the clothing versus the home decor, but I'm going to show you some of the pieces. So let me start off with this piece because it's so beautiful and so unique. I got this beautiful skirt. Yes, I found this. I know it has all of the embroidered, it has little mirrors, it's gorgeous. And I ended up paying it 19, was it 19? Yeah, it was $19.99, but look at the detailing. I mean, where can you find a skirt like this? You wouldn't be able to if you weren't thrift shopping. I had tried it on over my clothes in front of the mirror, and there's a lady that stopped by and she says, you have to get that. It's a little bit big, but you know, I will pull out my sewing machine and make it fit perfectly. But I could not pass this up. It had this gypsy boho vibe. I could totally picture it in the fall, in the winter, even during the holidays. The gold and silver details and the little mirrors, and I fell in love with it. So that leads me to my next piece. And this, my mom got it for me. And we were shopping together and I was going through the blazers. I love a good blazer. And I immediately saw this amazing blazer. Now it has amazing shoulder pads, a very 80s style, but wait, it sort of does the high-low effect it's like low in the back, short in the front, but wait, this is where the blazer is like, it completed it. It was like, it was like the perfect blazer calling me. So first of all, it's black, a black blazer. I mean, I could totally picture this blazer with some jeans. Okay, but anyway, look how gorgeous. It has fringes underneath the arms, the sleeves. It has gold buttons, gold detailing, high-low effect. There's a belt. It's gonna cinch it in at the waist beautifully. I am obsessed with it. I love it. I cannot wait to wear it. I can totally picture either you wear it more dressy and more fancy with maybe a beautiful pair of black trousers, or I would maybe make it a little bit more casual and add some jeans, throw it off a little bit, make it fancy, but then casual. So my mom got this and I was so touched. I love it so much. I think it's my new favorite blazer. Yeah. It's a little tiny big on the top, but that's no problem. I'm gonna make it work and I love it so much. Okay, moving on to my next piece. Again, I found this when I was with my sister and my mother. I had first thought of my mom. I'm like, Mom, this is such a cute vest. You need to get it. And it is this beautiful chocolate sleeveless vest. And I would say it goes about mid-calf. It was really the texture. Like if you see a little bit of the sun, the texture of it, like right now it's showing up in the sun, but the texture was so beautiful. It's not the most comfiest sweater. It has a little bit of that itchiness, but I don't really mind. The reason why is I had gotten this is because I have a chocolate brown coat and I love to layer my vests, my sleeveless vests over my coat. And so I imagined this over my coat to give my jacket a little bit of dimension, texture. You know, if you've been following for a while, how much I love a good vest layering over coats, even underneath the coat. But this one is probably gonna go over because it's a little bit itchy, but I love it nonetheless. It's the perfect chocolate brown vest. I'm glad I got it, and I ended up paying it $8.99, which is so good. I cannot wait that it gets a little bit chillier so that I can start layering it up and have a chance to wear it. Now, keeping it in the fall vibes, winter, I saw this coat. Okay, let me show you. Look. It's sort of like a Penny Lane coat. If you know, with the fur collar, the fur sleeves, it has suede. And since last year, I was looking for a Penny Lane style coat. And there it was. I manifested it and I could not be happier. I love this. I think it has a very boho feel. If you want to layer it up with a boho dress, I think it screams boho. And it screams me. So I could not be happier. I ended up paying it $25.49. Weird number, but yeah, $25.49. It has the leather straps and then the collar. I'm obsessed. And I was looking for one and they're pretty hard to find. So when I saw it, I immediately grabbed it. It was my size and the price was perfect. Okay, so now moving on to accessories, I ended up finding this beautiful shawl. It has this beautiful sequins and wait, so let me open it up. So it goes a little bit like a butterfly effect. And at first I wasn't too sure about it. I was like, is it cute or is it not? It was one of those, I was indecisive about it, but I was wearing a brown blazer that day, and then I tried it over the brown blazer and it completely transformed my blazer and elevated it to a whole other level. So immediately it's a yes. It's a yes. I was like, I have to get it for the holidays. I could totally picture this, the holidays, blazer, pair of jeans, fancy, but then toned down. I always love to wear like dressy stuff, but yet I like wearing jeans. I feel it tones down something without it looking like you're trying too hard. So I love a good blazer with jeans. So anyway, I pictured this with the brown tassels, whether you want to put it over a blazer or if you want to put it over maybe a white dress shirt or even a dress to have this beautiful shawl and fringe effect on it. I love it. So I ended up paying this $3.99. $3.99. I could not believe it. Again, it's a one-of-a-kind piece. I've never seen something like this, and I'm so glad I found it. I went in the scarf section, and there it was. It was sparkling and glistening, and it was calling out to me. Moving on to my last piece. Now, some of you are probably going to be like, what in the world? But you know, I love my hats. And so I saw this super cute, I guess you want to call it newsboy hat. It's gray with checkers, and I thought it was the cutest hat for the winter time. I pictured a monochromatic gray look and maybe some joggers with a nice gray coat, and then you put this on and it looks very cute, casual, and very wintry. And it's such a beautiful wool hat. I've seen some newsboy hats like this, and I feel like this one really has a good shape to it. Some of them are very mushy. This one has a form to it. It has a shape, and it keeps its shape. So I immediately had to get it. I ended up paying it, this was $5.49. So I mean, how cute is this? I'm not going to try it on until I wash it because it's still new, but you know, I need to wash things. It has to be washed before I try it on for you, but I will definitely try it on to show you what it looks like. But I thought it was so cute and different. I have a lot of fedora hats, I have a lot of beret hats, but I thought a sort of newsboy hat would be different and cute. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this thrift haul. Comment down below, let me know which piece is your favorite. For my next video, I will be doing all things Christmas from this point on. So if you're in the Christmas inspiration mindset, well, my next videos will be definitely for you. I am so excited. I am so inspired. You know how much I love my Christmas. I love the magic of Christmas, and I have been thinking about getting creative and coming up with different ideas, whether it's my tree, whether it's my decorations. I love to change things up from year to year and not do the same thing. I'm probably going to be using the same tree, but the other things, like whether it's how I'm going to decorate my tree or what I'm going to do for ornaments and stuff like that, you know, I love to sort of revamp it and make it different every year. So I cannot wait to share what I have in store for you. And also my outfit. Okay, so I got this blazer, I believe a couple of years ago. I got it from Zara. This belt is thrifted, lipstick is Lady Danger, jewelry, ear cuff is a lot to do with Koakaya. So most of my pieces Koakaya, and that is it. That's pretty much the look. So that's it. I hope you have an amazing week. I will see you next time. Love you so much. Mwah.